Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. If you're new here, my name is Jasmine. I am the owner of CreativeJas Designs and Twinkleology on Etsy. In this video, I will be showing you how I run my weekly maintenance for the RICOH Ri1000 printer. It is a weekly maintenance that I have to do once a week, and then maybe in a future video, I'll do my monthly maintenance on here as well. So I can walk you through how I do mine, and maybe I can help you guys with any questions you may have in regards to that. So if you're interested in watching how I do my weekly maintenance on my RICOH Ri1000, please keep watching. All right, so I'm actually going to start the cleaning process for my RICOH Ri1000. This is actually the weekly maintenance, so this is how I do mine. So I go to settings. Is it settings? Hold on. Confusing myself. Okay, no. So it's actually this little bubble here, that second option right there. And then you're going to go to manual head clean. It's going to ask you, sure, you want to run this, and you're going to say yes. And then what you're going to do is you're going to hold down the power key. Just give it a moment. And you're going to hold it down. And then that'll pop up and it'll ask you like, keep the power on 24 hours, circulation of white ink to prevent sediment in the ink tube. So pretty much it's just asking you if you're going to shut it down. And that's what we're going to do now. So it's going to be shut down. If it takes it. And then it's just warning you again. So you just do shut down. And then once that power is down, you're going to go to the back of the machine. You're not going to be able to see this part, but the button is actually right back here, which is a little hard for me to get to, but give me one moment. And there it is. After that, just make sure you take everything that's on top off. So what you need is cleaning solution, the swabs, lint-free wipes, and the mirror. After you have those things, you may want to get a paper towel just for when if you're laying any of these when they get dirty, because you can use both sides, but if not, you can just throw them away if you're not going to use them. Okay, so I like to take 2 of these out. And I'm going to try to just use one lint-free wipe, but we'll see how that goes. Fingers crossed. And then the cleaning solution. What you're going to do here, after you have powered it down, you're going to gently lift this up. Like that. And then, liquid. I like to pour some of it on here. Try not to spill it, but of course I did. I like to dab it. Don't want to soak it too much, but just enough to be able to clean. And we're going to go over here. And these are not too bad, but what you want to do here is just clean around these. So you start off really with this one right here. next one. Don't want to do it too rough. Try to be as gentle as you can. I'm gonna go with the lint-free wipe in a little bit to dry it off. But for now, we're just trying to loosen up any of the dry ink that may be sitting around this, around the cartridges. And this one here, you have to be a little extra careful just because it has like a little bubble on top and you don't want to press it too hard. So just lightly just go around it. As you can see. See that? Sometimes that comes out, but once you're done there, you're gonna go to this piece right here, and you're gonna clean around that too. Once you're done with that side, you're gonna wanna go here in between. It's like a little opening there. You just wanna clean around it. Just make sure it's see, now it's all full of ink. So after you're done with these, you can either get another applicator like these, a clean one, or you can get a lint-free wipe. In my case, I may do another applicator because I'm running out and I don't want to run out, so I'll just go around it while it's dry so it can dry it up and pick up any little dry spots it may have. I mean, wet spots it may have. Okay, that looks good. Doesn't have to be perfect. But now what we're gonna do, for this part, you're gonna need a lint-free wipe. And you're not gonna wet it or anything. It has to be dry. But for this part, you're gonna lay your mirror under here so that you can see, I don't know if I can do this, so you can see the cartridges under there. You see them? Right there. So you just want to make sure that you can see them. All you're going to do is just dry off any of the ink that may be stuck on it dry. Just want to wipe that off. But let me see if I can turn on my flashlight so we can see that better. All right, so sorry I couldn't record that part because I needed the flashlight, but this is really what it looks like. Hopefully I'm pointing at it correctly, but I'm a perfectionist and I wanted it to be really clean. So if you can see that, hopefully you can. But then after that, what you're gonna do is you are going to clean this part right here. Okay, so for this part, you're gonna get another one of these applicators, put some of the cleaning solution on it, and you're just gonna just clean around it. Sorry, I'm not even pointing at it. but mine doesn't have any ink on it. But yeah. And then you can go back in and just dry it off. I just don't like to leave anything wet. So now that it's dry, this is what you'll do. You will close the lid back up. You're gonna go back over here where I have to climb my little mess and put that switch back on. Then what you'll do is you'll hold down the power button and let it power back on. And you'll wait for that. It's gonna start loading. That's gonna take a little bit. And what I like to do right now is I like to start preparing my clear sheet and setting it up on the platen, because now after this, sorry about the fingerprints. Once this turns back on, you're gonna run a nozzle check just to make sure that the cleaning was good and that there's no like clogs or anything in your nozzle. So you just want to make sure that that's good and set. So once this starts back up, I will be back. Okay, so I came back a little before, but it does run a maintenance right after you turn it back on. So you'll notice that. So now it's about done. Once this is complete, like I said, put the little plastic clear sheet so that you can run your nozzle check. And it still says maintenance, so I'll wait for that to go away, for it to say ready. There you go. And then you go to that little bubble like we did before, and you're gonna do nozzle check. Re-execute after table setting, hit yes. So you need to set it so that it goes in, just like that. Then you're gonna go back here and you're gonna go to nozzle check and then put sure you wanna run this. You're gonna say yes. And now it'll run that nozzle check. My white ink is low, so that I'll be replacing very shortly. And there is that. And it actually looks really good. Except for that yellow actually. So what I'm gonna do is, since the yellow actually is the one that came back not so good, we're gonna do auto head clean, and we're gonna do, I'll do the yellow and pink, and then we're gonna do normal. So we're gonna do cleaning, and we're gonna run that. See if that gets cleared after this. Let that run for a little bit. The machine does like to run a lot of maintenance throughout the day. Runs it, I believe it's every 3 hours. Being that I have this in my bedroom in the middle of the night, it can get a little annoying, but for the time being, we will deal with it. So it's almost done, 94%. There's that. And now we will run another nozzle chuck. So I actually have to eject it because I did not put a sheet in there. So now I have to put another clear sheet in there. Forgot to add that before. So here I go again, placing it on my platen. And then I'm gonna set it again. And now I will run the nozzle check again. And then put yes. Fingers crossed. And let's see, and it fixed it, see? Now all the yellow squares are in there. I'm not sure you can see this that well, but if you can see right there, yep, they're all there. So it's all good. Don't mind that little splash right there. That was actually on the plastic. That's not part of the nozzle chuck. But yeah, that's the end of my weekly maintenance for the RICOH Ri1000. If you have any questions, you can comment down below. Hey guys, so that was the end of my weekly maintenance. If you enjoyed it, please make sure to give it a thumbs up. Please make sure to subscribe and hit that notification bell so that you are aware whenever I upload any new videos. I will be posting more videos as far as maintenance goes for the machine. If you do have a RICOH Ri1000, if you do have any questions or comments, please make sure to leave them in the comments down below. I do also make videos that are going to be based on how I run my Etsy shop and some tips and tricks I may be able to provide you guys, how I process my orders, and then also how I make my orders. So how I make my face masks, how I make my t-shirts, and how I make my baby onesies. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you in my next one.